Hi everybody, I hope you're having a good day today. So we're going to talk about the components of making the best raw vegan plant-based dressing sauce dip. Now of course that also can be debatable because just plain avocado, plain tahini is absolutely delicious in salads, wraps, sandwiches, and all that stuff, and with your veggie dips and with your veggies and stuff like that, or just to have on its own, or to dip your raw vegan crackers in, or whatever, however you want to do that, or however you want to do your mojo. But to make all these other different types of dressing, sauces, and dips, we kind of need these components that makes it absolutely, delicious, and to have it go, oh my gosh, the sauce is the darn boss, okay? So number one, we need our sweet component, okay? We need our sweet component, which is coming from fruit and mainly our dates, dried fruit, and other sweet powders like lucuma powder, okay? And then we need a creamy component, which comes from our nuts, seeds, and any creamy fruit like the avocados. Avocado is a fruit. It's a less sweet fruit, but a more high fat fruit, but it is a fruit. And then we need a salty component, which is coming from actual salt, pink Himalayan salt or regular white salt would definitely want to go. If you have sodium, you want it natural, which comes from our celery and tomatoes. But if you want to add, if you are one that needs or wants to add actual salt, definitely go with pink Himalayan salt, in my opinion. And then we need a savory component, which comes from our garlic, onion, and ginger, okay? And then we need a spicy component. If you like a little spice in your life, a little tinge, some people like it where they're absolutely sweating. We don't want to go to that point. Your body's telling you something if you're going to that level, okay? That more on another video when it comes to that. But we need a spicy component, which comes from our peppers, the cayenne. Paprika isn't really a spicy. Paprika is actually dried red bell peppers from what I understand. But that comes from our peppers, the spiciness, habaneros and stuff. Then we need a zesty component, which is our lemons and limes, and then we add our other herbs and spices, and you combine all of that, and you have one fantastic dressing. Those are components of a dressing. Also a creaminess also comes from homemade nut milks that you make, which is coming from nuts and seeds. But you add all that, you have one heck of a good raw vegan, plant-based vegan dressing, sauce, dip, however you want to go, that says this dip is nuts and the sauce is the darn boss.